Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is April 22nd, and Baro is coming to the Mercury Laruinda Relay. Next week is a big week for us all. Angels of Zariman is coming, and with it, Focus 3.0. If you haven't seen it yet, I have big videos covering new info and synergies about Focus 3.0, as well as how it will affect Eidolon hunting you can check out. 2 days ago, DE also released a dev shop log on the upcoming Xmas rework, as well with a much clearer picture on what type of units we will get out of it and the new Overguard mechanic, as well as new Xmas types. Expect a video from me about it later today. But that's not what this video is about. This is a Baro video, so we should get back to that. He should be here any second, and maybe he'll have something good? Yes. There. Alright, let's see if we got some more primed disappointment today. Our newest item is a class of 10 Zero poster. This is pretty cool. This is for your orbiter. I don't know how it usually shows. Why is it only showing the top part? Anyways, for your orbiter. It's a pretty nice one. Prime Fever Strike, this is an important mod. Do pick this up. It will be very, very useful for dealing with Corpus units, as well as, say, if you're using a Exodia Contagion build, and you're going corrosive? Big prime damage scaling, so yeah, grab that. Buzzkill, 120% slash, kind of redundant in the current day and age. I'd rather use the 60/60 slash status one instead. Prime Flow, this is a mandatory mod, so do pick this one up. It's extremely important for getting any type of endgame build fully decked out, and for more caster frames being able to actually sustain it. The entire EOS Prime EOS Prime armor set is here. I actually really like the shoulder pieces on these, and they color well. This is not necessarily the best showcase color using yellow like this, but they are pretty cool. The chest one is usable. I don't have as many uses for it. The spurs I never use, but hey, the whole set is there if you want it. We got the Prisma Koi Sentinel Tail as well, and the Prisma Veritux. Now, ironically, this is one of the better Arch Melees, but the thing is, Arch Melee doesn't really have a use in the current game. You can't even use it in Profit Taker, so, I mean, MR fodder? It does have high slash weight, though. We get a Baro Ki'Teer Glyph, and then Primed Morphic Transformer. We don't also really have any content that wants extra strength on Archwings at the moment. We've got, I think, Plague Star, we can use Elytron with the nuke on its 4, but, well, when was the last time Plague Star came back? And outside of that niche-specific scenario, it's kind of just more of a nice-to-have mod than actually important. We've got the Scimitar Prisma skin. We got the Ki'Teer Atmos Mask that looks like this. Pick it up if you want. Supra Vandal. This is... I don't know how to comment on this. It's a kind of COPIUM weapon these days. It's functional, it's good enough to do Steel Path and has good disposition, but it's not a good weapon. But if you like the way it feels, looks, and handles, then feel free to pick it up and try it out. It is still viable. You got that decent average crit multiplier and very high status. Copium crit chance, but Avenger can patch that up. It's just that the IPS is not really the most desirable here, but it is a primary weapon, so with Avenger, Hunter Munitions is viable. And you could build it for viral that way too. We got our Vulkar Wraith. This, if you've been watching my videos, you probably know this is my sniper rifle of choice for Eidolon hunting. Now, I would not recommend picking this up for Eidolon hunting unless you are looking to invest into a Riven that has at least crit chance and multi-shot. It needs to have at least 110% multi-shot, or else it's not worth a multi-shot roll. And it has to have crit chance at least on the Riven, otherwise you won't get close or pass 100% crit chance, which defeats the point of using a Riven on this weapon. Because without a Riven, this weapon is kind of shitty. So just because I use this weapon a lot in hunting does not mean it's good. It's just my lazy sniper of choice, since it's the hardest hitting one if you have the right Riven for it. Besides that, MR fodder. And we got a Domicine Dana too as well. You can pick up if you like. I'm not very fond of it. Got our Glaring Sigil on the chest. Primed Expel Corrupted Pistol. Pick this up. It should go without saying that Prime Bane Mons at this point are pretty useful for Steel Path and important, especially if you want to branch out and use something besides just the meta options. These will really, really help your builds, especially Dot builds, because it double dips for instead of 1.55 times damage, it'll do 2.4 times damage. We got our Puspa Luxum ornament. This is another decoration for your orbiter. the dual sword Lemna skin. Hey, these finally came back, so I would strongly recommend picking these up. They color really nicely. They're sick looking skins worthy of being Tenogen for dual swords. We don't get dual sword skins that often, so grab it. It only costs ducats and credits. Then we also got our Tuna Longsword skin. Pick this up too. This was previously only obtainable from TennoCon, otherwise the last time Baro brought it as well. But besides that, you will never be able to get this again, so I would strongly recommend grabbing it. And then the Sands of Inaros blueprint as well. And some people mentioned, oh yes, if you come with Inaros Prime, you'll get a specific item that pops up in the inventory for you to do a quest. So if you haven't done it yet, then yeah, bring in Inaros Prime and go talk to Baro to pick that item up. Anyways, that's it for PC today. As always, I'll have console down in the description as well as the pinned comment. Expect my Xmas rework video to be out later today, hopefully, or possibly tomorrow if I can't figure it out. I also stream on Twitch now. You can check my link out in the description for that. I also have my schedule for my streams on my channel homepage right under the Flash Step Nyx Venato video at the top. And yeah, I'll see you all there. Till next time, when Angels of Zeramon finally drops next Wednesday. That'll be for this one.